Hi, this is Danny. I'm reporting for the Talkie Online. I'm just going to make a phone call now with Newcombe. He claims to be a reformed Scrabble hooligan. I think you've probably heard of him. He's been in and out of the news, in and out of the courts and prison for the last few years for fighting at Scrabble tournaments. He's banned from being within 100 miles of any Scrabble tournament, so we don't have to worry about him being in Torquay. But I just want to ring him now just to get an idea of why Scrabble and fighting are so synonymous with each other when it looks like it's quite a civilized sport. You don't see any Scrabble players getting in fights, but the fans are just a little bit out of control. I'm going to ring Kevbo now and get a bit of a better idea of what's going on. Hello? Hi there, mate. Is that Kevbo speaking? Yeah, it is. Who the fucking hell's that? Oh yeah, mate. It's just it's Danny from Talkie Online here. I've been told that you've been expecting my phone call. I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions about Scrabble and fighting and why there's so much fighting at Scrabble tournaments, because a lot of people don't seem to really understand. So I thought I'd ask you because you're quite well known in the circle, and you're quite well known to the press and to the general public for being well, the term is Scrabble hooligan. Oh, mate, yeah, Sam, happy to help, mate. Ask away. Well, the main question I have, Kevbo, is just why? I don't seem to understand. Scrabble is played by intellectual people. You never hear of people who actually play Scrabble getting in any kind of trouble. But then you've got supporters, hardcore Scrabble supporters, who seem to love fighting at the end of every tournament. Even in between tournaments, it's just a shocking. I mean, obviously there's football hooliganism, but it's a little bit different because football's probably is played by working classes, followed by working classes. Scrabble is more played by, as I said, intellectuals with very high IQs, but you've got the supporters who are mainly working class, and they're knocking seven bells of shit out of each other at the end of each tournament. So can you just explain a little bit about it and why it happens? Well, firstly, I'd just like to say I can understand why people don't understand, why people are confused about it, but let me just explain to it, right? Me and the boys, me and me fellow Scrabble lot, we go down to watch a tournament, wherever it is. We don't go there with any intentions of fighting. We go down for a bit of a drink, a bit of a Barney, watch a bit of Scrabble and have a bit of a fucking bubble. But then, if you look at how long fucking Scrabble games go on for, they could last all fucking day. By the end of the day, we've had fucking 16, 17 pints, right? So then you've got a load of fucking blokes, loads of testosterone fucking flying about on the sides, right? So then fucking people start having a fucking row with each other. It doesn't help that people fucking. It doesn't help that all that drink that we have. I think if they want us to stop fucking scrapping at Scrabble tournaments, they need to stop selling fucking so much booze. That's the first thing, mate. And at the end of the day, most of us, we go down to Scrabble tournaments because we want to get away from our fucking families, our mundane lives, just for a weekend, have a bit of a Barney. And then, at some point, we like to crack a fucking head or two. What's the fucking problem with that? There's nothing wrong with it. If I go down and I have a fucking row and I get my fucking head kicked in, I'm not bothered because I choose to fucking live that way. We're not kicking the fuck out of people, civilians. We're kicking the fuck out of our fellow Scrabble fans. That's all. All right. Thanks for that, Kev. Very well. I understand you've still got the ban 100 miles. You can't be within 100 miles of a Scrabble tournament. So what are you going to do when the Scrabble World Cup's on in Torquay this summer? Well, fucking, my motto is you live by the sword, you fucking die by the sword, so I got myself a ban. I'm appealing it before the World Cup, because, it's my fucking human rights to go down there and have a fucking row if I want to have a row. I'm having rows with people who fucking want a row. As I said before, we're not picking on innocent fucking people. These are fucking hard nuts who are looking for trouble. So we might as well fucking look for trouble with each other instead of fucking fighting the general population. So I'm going to go to court. I'm going to try and get I'm going to appeal, try and get me ban lifted. Hopefully I'll be down in Torquay, but if not, it is what it is. I'll be watching it on fucking a live stream. And I can guarantee if I'm watching it at a local pub on my phone on a live stream, there'll be fucking trouble in there. I'll be having a fucking row. So I might as well fucking save people in my local pub and take it out on fucking other Scrabble fans who are looking for the fight. You know what I mean? Anyway, I've got to fucking go. See you in a bit.